Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Wilson. Jackson is out there with Johnson. And it's Torres in at the point. And for Minnesota, we've got Shake and Bake. Also Duncan out there. Boomer out there with the Wizard. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best go. Head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Jackson. Pass to Wilson. Torres, lively defending. Three-pointer, buries it from three-point range. Wilson's got the opening field goal of the game for Denver.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lively with it, guarded by Jackson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Duncan. Wilson with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Torres, lively defending. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. That one is no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Pass to Duncan. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's the Wizard. 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And yes, it's good.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Torres, lively defending, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for him. James checked in for shake and bake. Both shots good from the stripe. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Duncan with it. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Jackson against James. Clock at 6. On the wing, Duncan. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's Torres. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Boomer. Duncan scanning the floor. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Boomer. Averaging 17 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Jacks up a three, traps in the tray.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Wilson, and he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
No good from Duncan. Denver leading by 4. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Now here's James. Last game he had 13. Inside, intercepted. One-on-one here. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Boomer. The 3. Drills it from outside. Boomer's got 6.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And here's Wilson. Torres. James covering. Torres, the pass to Johnson. And it's denied. And they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. It's the 3-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here is Boomer. He has 6. And he slams it one-handed.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Torres. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Denver.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Harris comes in for the Wizard, and it's Tiny in for Boomer. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the 3rd act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Duncan with the bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Outside Jackson. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
James defending. McLaughlin a screen on Duncan. Wing shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. Minnesota trails by 9. Here's James, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Guarded by Harris, and stolen by James. Duncan outside, driving in, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Denver with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Denver leading by 3. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. James dishes to Duncan. Fires for 3. That one, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Denver. 3-point lead. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here is Harris. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Denver. After the Wizard. Denver grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Right side, Wilson. There's a good screen. Here's Torres. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
So it's Denver now, following the 3 by Minnesota. And the layup's good off the glass. 14 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Kevin?
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. To the middle. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Shake and Bake.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Wilson. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Here is Boomer, who's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
They set the screen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Boomer's got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
He was all alone on that one. And Denver leads by 10.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 11.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Johnson the screen. Torres the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Lively. He picked up 15 points in their last one against Detroit.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Boomer. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up. Lively's shot is off. Denver leading by 9. And the rejection by James. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Denver's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here is Boomer. He's got 11, and the three ball is good.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
There's the screen. Torres, the pass to Wilson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wilson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Denver. Minnesota trails by 9. Here is Boomer. 14 points for him. Now Lively. Pass to the Wizard. And there it is for him. The Wizards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Some changes for Minnesota. Tiny, who's checked in for the Wizard, and it's Duncan in for James. Denver leading by 7. Stolen by Lively. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. And you look at Boomer, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percent.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
So both teams changing it up here. off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Minnesota trails by 6. Lively with it. He's got 9. They set the pick. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That's good from Lively. And both free throws good for Lively. Denver leading by 4. Stolen by Duncan. Here's the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And Blackman pulls it down.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Lively. To the left side wing. Boomer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Denver's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Pass to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lively against Jackson. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Denver scoring again.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lively the pass to Black. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Here's Boomer. Off target from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jackson misses. To the paint. Lively, that's good. Lively's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lively defending. Here is McLaughlin. Still yet to score. Right side Jackson. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Minnesota making a switch here. Harris has checked in. Duncan the pass to Lively. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jackson with the screen. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And Denver has possession after the basket by Minnesota. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Denver, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Torres checked in for Denver. He doesn't get the second one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
"19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They swipe it.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota leads by just 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Boomer. Duncan is out there with Shake and Bake, and it's the Wizard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Torres. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. From deep, connects from three-point range. He has 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Wilson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Lively. Here is Boomer. Now Lively. He's got 22 from outside off the mark. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Jackson from long range. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
On the wing, Duncan. Launches it. Boomer gets the bucket. Boomer's got 20 points.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Pass to Jackson. And the rejection by Lively. For Denver, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. The first one falls. Minnesota making a switch here. James is checked in. Good on both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Johnson outside. Dominguez. The shot, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
James gets the bucket.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Torres. James defending. No problem knocking that one down. 22 points for him.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. Well, you look at Duncan, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
Here's Boomer. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And then Johnson with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's the Wizard. Denver getting their last shot to go. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Denver in the lead. Torres, the pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Duncan outside. They set the pick. Pass to the Wizard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Harris has checked in for Minnesota. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And they pick up 2. 21 points for the eraser.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Duncan's got 12 points in the game.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Johnson left side, and stolen by Harris. He's all alone. Here's Duncan. Oh, and the jam by Duncan. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Torres, covered by Duncan. Here's Wilson, and it's off from three-point range.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Now here's Duncan. 14 points for him. Left side, Harris. Pocket 6. He gets it in there.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
On the free throw, no good. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Duncan. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Here is McLaughlin. Hasn't made one yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's see what Denver has coming up on Saturday and then on Tuesday.
And you know, for that matchup with Virginia Beach, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And that one misses.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
No luck that time either. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Blackman. And here's Duncan. He's got 14. On the wing, James. 6 to shoot. Harris's shot is off. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Blackman pulls it down. Blackman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James finds Duncan. Kicks it out to James. To the left wing. Here's Blackman. Another miss by Minnesota. Denver shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Boomer, he's checked in for Minnesota. Shake and bake comes in for Duncan. Denver passing it around. McLaughlin. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. 13 feet away. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Harris looking it over. Lively the pass to Boomer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Denver making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
At the line for Minnesota, number...
Denver trails by 4. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Five on the clock. The 10-footer. Rebound, Minnesota. Out left to the wing. .127 left here in the third quarter. No good from outside. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 12-4 run. Lively against Jackson. Lively with it. 22 points for him. Shot clock at 6. From about 19 feet, Blackman's shot is off. Denver trails by 4. McLaughlin the pass to Torres. Guarded by Harris. There's the pick. Here's Jackson. The 17-footer goes down. Jackson's got 14 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Lively. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Torres. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Both good from the line that time. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Jackson against Lively. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Minnesota on top. They lead by a bucket. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Denver. Wilson out there with Johnson. And there's Jackson, and it's Torres in at the 1. Lively high post. Jackson on him.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Shot from the wing. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Pass to the Wizard.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
He hits the second from the line.
And even with 1 miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Dominguez off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Lively.
Denver foul. Torres. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Lively. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Lively. Denver trails by 7. Pass to Wilson. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Torres, guarded by Harris. Wilson inside, Duncan on him. Here's Torres. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Lively. And that one, good. Lively's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Torres. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 26 points for him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And he gets it to go. Lively's got the lead back up to 7 now for Minnesota.